So hello everybody. Right, give me a 5x5 and what the picture's like. They should be coming along any minute. Yeah, they're gonna go I can see them. Yeah. No. He's in Checkers on the weekend. Why is there no traffic all around here today? Why is there no traffic around here today? Why is there no traffic? It's supposed to be traffic. So it's going up that way. What is it? Protest coming playing it, well, you can just see it with all the union flags. I believe so. Thanks for everyone joining me today. Share this out there.
This building here is right.
Watch not turning them, Johnny. Start turning those.
Oh, is it? I didn't realise that, mate. I didn't realise it was silent. But that's a good thing.
Naar het menu kijken?
Quello pretende una reclamazione seria.
Yeah, we're
Leon. And then when we went to try and have another look, I only came up to 3 minutes. Always red. Yeah, that
I bought it 6 weeks later and announced it's one of the new rules.
Keep on
fucking hell. Fucking
We're
watches
synchronising
playing.
our watches, are we?
We keep playing up.
It's 12:30 in St Paul.
I've already got a picture.
That's brilliant. I've seen it on Facebook, but that is probably seen it on.
That's so fun.
And there's many a true word said in jest.
Really tight. Get from there.
I do something.
Chris, I'll see you later, bud.
Thank you for that £5 donation.
Mr. Barr, can you?
Good on that.
Should we stand in the sun or stand in the shade? Someone's got me on the
What's up, buddy? You alright?
Have you?
Hang on. Yes, they are, aren't they? 7 months? Yeah, I think they are, mate. Yes.
Really well done, mate.
We're all friends here.
Really
I've been
well
following you. Fantastic. Absolutely, mate. What's going on down there? Nice to meet you, mate. Nice to meet you, pal. That's my little legend here. Absolutely fantastic, mate. Just on a little video at the minute, but I've just done the live, just ended the live. Have you?
Yes,
What's your name on TikTok?
Brian Jessup.
Okay, I'll have a look at that, mate. That's like the word. Yeah.
My name's Brian Jessup. You can follow me on X. You can follow me on TikTok. And you can follow me on YouTube.
Fantastic. All right, mate. I will sure do that. Absolutely. You stay safe, mate.
Systemic abuse, cruel gangs, pedophiles, children's care home abuse. Mostly you can't. We come around and justice must be served.
24 dudes, man.
Yeah, I just said
I know, I feel that.
Do you know, you get traced to
Get all your mates out of the pub. We need them all down here. Get them out of the pub.
I'll tell you this now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give yourselves a big pat on the back for coming today. Right, you've been fantastic, right? Thanks for your support. We launched the For the Children campaign on the 22nd of March this year, and we kept it a little bit low key. But today has been amazing, and I just want to thank you all for coming. We've got some amazing speakers. Please stay and listen to what they've got a story to tell, and I want you to listen to their story. Yeah, the For the Children campaign. We're not going away. We're here forever. We want to support all the survivors. The children of this country are our future. Yeah, we have to protect them. And if they're not back there, ain't going to do it. It's our job to do it as parents and grandparents. In 2017, what can I call it? An army walked on the streets of London, and we named ourselves the Football Lads Alliance. Mate, we had the first march we had in June 2017. In 3 weeks, we got together 10,000 lads. The next one in October, we had 75,000 football lads walking side by side, not one arrest, not one arrest. And today we've done the same thing. We walked in. We have to put our differences aside. This is for our children, yeah. And I want to thank all the football lads that are here today for walking together again. Unbelievable lads, you're amazing. So when we had the big march in 2017, like I said, there was no arrests, but all of a sudden, the left come out and deemed us far right and racist. Yeah? This ain't about race. This ain't about colour. This is about our children. Yeah? And every single man and woman out there that has a preference for younger kids, whether doesn't matter what colour you are, doesn't matter what race you are, the For the Children campaign are coming for you. I'm going to hand you over to Justin. We've got some amazing speakers. Listen to what this man's got to say. Please stay and listen, yeah? And then we'll all go afterwards and we'll all have a drink together, yeah? Thank you for coming.
Well, hello everyone. I'd like to reiterate what Phil just said. Give yourselves a massive round of applause. I doff my hat to every single one of you that put feet on the ground today, or has put feet on the ground over the last 8 years, that we, as football lads, have been campaigning for a national inquiry. We first started that in 2017, and there might have been the odd person doing it, but there weren't many. So there's a lot of people that jumped on the bandwagon lately, maybe for political gains, but we were here in 2017 calling for a national inquiry. And what we did, that first march that Phil told you about, 10,000, and then the second one, 75,000 people on the streets, side by side, firms from all over this country, and concerned parents and grandparents, the same as today. Not everyone here is a football lad. We've got concerned parents and grandparents and children from all over this country, from all walks of life, of all colour, here together as one people, one colour, one nation. Following 2017, the big march in London, we got requests from people to go to some of these towns what are known in this country as the grooming towns. Yeah? And from Telford, Rochdale, Rotherham, there's 50 of these towns, maybe more all over Britain, with 250,000 kids that have been abused over the years by this government and other governments. We're not about politics. They're all our children now. Every single one of them. Let's hear that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we were asked to go to Telford and we were asked to go to Rochdale. And we went. It wasn't a weekend, these were weekdays. And unlike those people that you passed on the way here, who can't even get more than about 50 out, right, I call them pro-paedophile now, because that's what they are. They come out, they must like paedophiles. I don't get it. Do you get it? We're here, every one of us today, and we pay to come here, out of our own pockets. And when we went to Telford and Rochdale, because these other people, they don't pay. They get paid by their trade unions, and they get paid by people like George Soros, pay their money to come out and campaign. Do you know that? Every single one of you, has anyone paid one of you lot to come here today? No, I didn't think they had. Why are we here? Because we care. Because we care about what's happening in this country to our children. So when we went to Telford and we went to Rochdale, we gave, I think we empowered some of these young girls. I hope we did, because on the back of us going there, I was amazed when we were walking through Telford, all of a sudden what was 100 or 200 people on a weekday. When I looked behind, there was hundreds more, because the people from those towns and communities came out and they marched behind us. And they're marching with us today, ladies and gentlemen. Can I start off by applauding every one of these survivors who are with us today, because they're so brave. They're the heroes. They're the heroes. Survivors who have the courage and the strength to speak out against the easy. So give them a round of applause, please. Well, the back of what we did when we went to Rochdale and Telford, the one in Rochdale was already going, but the one in Telford, Nagger, was founded on the back of what we did. So if people think, we maybe go and make a difference, we make a difference every time we're trying to do it. We're trying to make a difference now, we will be making a difference in the future. They said there wouldn't be an inquiry, there is an inquiry. We're here to make sure that they do that inquiry properly, that it's transparent, that it's independent, and that it's far-reaching. So that all these people who are complicit in this, all these people, whether they're social workers, whether they're teachers, whether they're policemen, whether they're councillors, whether they're politicians, every one of those people that play the part, as Phil said, we're coming for you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get our first speaker up today. This man I met in 2017, and he's been campaigning for years before that, with a very special lady who I met with him, called Linda Phillips. She is like the godmother of all of us here. She passed me years ago. I'd love to hear you all, please give a round of applause to Linda Phillips. She's no longer with us. She was doing this for 25 years. So I'm going to ask Billy Howard. Linda. Billy Howard, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Kate Rochdale. He's been doing this for 20 years. Give it up for Billy Howard.
Thank you, guys. To see so many people here today, it gives me hope that this is going the right way. But for 20 years, I've seen us hit brick wall after brick wall. Today, I've just seen that brick wall crumble. Thank you. And I want to say thank you to these guys as well, because behind the scenes they haven't stopped working to put these events on, so survivors like myself can speak. And for these guys, I think they deserve a massive round of applause. My good friend Justin has just spoken to you about a lady by the name of Linda Phillips. In Rochdale, she had the nickname Mrs. Rochdale, but she soon put that to bed. She said, I'm Mrs. Hemorrhoids, because I've been up that council's arse for 30 years. Linda passed away in 2020. I was her right-hand man, she wasn't mine. She was my icon, she was the bar we all tried to reach when we campaigned against the abuse of children. She did it for 30 years. She, like I said, that round of applause. But exposed abuse in schools like big traumas, like local schools right across the UK. Children, young boys were abused by people in Westminster and his crew. Not one person through this inquiry was held to account. We then moved on to the grooming scandal in Rochdale, which I began looking up at probably the only person in Rochdale has worked with 3 girls. Nobody else has. Today they're still forgotten by the state, received no human support. They can't be here today, but they sent the love and the thanks, and they said thank you for your support, it means everything to them. Thank you. We've been to review after review, we've had Operation Augusta. Again, highlighting the absolute failure to protect your children, the absolute failure to protect children in general right across Greater Manchester. 2 years later, they brought in Operation FLAGG. And again, it highlighted the same failures, the same mistakes that we had in no view that we had been told that it made Operation and that made Operation FLAGG. The reason I'm telling you this is I want to show you a pattern of a culture that was established in Westminster and showing all the abuse of children. And we do so, and I want to play you a recording now. This was the head of the Great Prosecution Service. The player wanted to hear what he said.
I don't know if you
Just a few stats on the way for this to go ahead and what I'm remind you people of. 4,000 children in the UK which are given police cautions for being prostitutes. That's 4,000 decision makers that should be before the court. 4,000 children which
Britain's first full Goldings here.
There's no such thing as a child prostitute, ladies and gentlemen. It's just child abuse. That's it. Unfortunately, guys, we can't get the recording up. It's unfortunate, but it was Miss Rassal, and I'll give you a quote. These girls, it was a memo sent out by the Home Office. These girls' chaotic lifestyles were the reason for their own abuse. Therefore, it's our instruction that the police do not get involved. That went reverberating right around the country. There's going to be some speakers after me, and they're going to tell you what impact that memo had on me. Got the recording now, guys. I'm going to get off now and listen to you. I want to say a big thank you to the team, Phil, and everybody here, because this is what makes the difference. This is what seals up, and this is what makes sure a proper inquiry is what we get. Thank you.
I'm going to leave in a little bit there for what Benny was saying, right? 2008-2009, memo was sent out, right, to the chiefs of police, every force in this country. And that memo told them not to make arrests about perpetrators, about child abuse. Do not make arrests. in the name of diversity. Okay? Because they didn't think it was good for their vote. Yeah? So like a lot of the other politicians,
Walk round to Parliament. So we're all going to walk round, see what the counter's up to.
There's a European restaurant down there. One.
Again.
So, I said, today's Armed Forces Day. Korean War Memorial there.
You've got MI5 there, and on one side and MI6.
Always have a look on Westminster Bridge to see if our free cup people are there.
Use this as a day for you to repent and put your trust in Jesus Christ. Hell is real, my friend, and heaven is real. Whether you believe it or not, it is real. God is a God of love. He loves us so much. And the same day the Bible says he will continue to love us. If you are not in the name of Jesus Christ, my friend,
Right, it might go blurry a little bit, guys. I'm just going to nip into Tesco's.
Next, please. Next, please. Next, please.
Hi, buddy. Can I get a packet of whole malt flu red, please?
Thank you. Oh, no, thank you.
There we go. Have a good day.
Lovely, thank you.
Cheers, boss.
All silent.
Amanah po niya.
Supposed to be a counter demo here, but clearly not. Part of this, tiny one.
They're also aware of the issue.
Nej, det där, du har aggressiva saker på botten att man inte har. I've been trying to catch her up. I don't know what the delay is on here actually. Is it? Oh, is it? No, I've been stood here for yeah, mine was 20 late. On having a car. That'd be a big money back. Well, mate, I just make sure when I'm sitting there, I have my bedroom card on top. So when he comes along, I said, oh, can I get the upgrade? They always look at the veteran card whatever your ticket is, on a weekend, see it first class, on top. But right now, no. Strand, and then the Strand. No, I can't get that. Can't walk. I'm just in London visiting for the day to see what's going on.
Nice gift for visiting London.
Say again?
Nice gift for visiting London.
Yeah, you're well. What's going on?
It's the process of it's done up to racism. Yeah. I don't know so much about it, that's pretty much.
That's right.
I think that's a bit odd because you said about my equipment for visiting London. That's very expensive equipment to visit London. Well, professional filming gear, so of course you're going to bring it, isn't it? It's mental.
Still out, son.
Hello, son. How are you, mate?
You alright?
Yeah. How do you get on?
Looking on the same.
Hey?
The same, London. Yeah. No, I mean, I came from the Strand. But I, which is a ballsy cat through. So you might be getting winter, getting absolutely quite unbearable. Westminster Bridge, see if I've got a free cut scam going on.
You ain't going to do that, are you?
Yeah.
Best bet is the road. Go around, you'll be able to follow around.
Yeah, I'm going to boot them again, mate. I'm going to boot the free cups again. Yeah, that's quite a low bridge, isn't it? You can go over that easily. Oh, mate, I kicked the cups before, took all three out.
Up the far right!
Don't know. Maybe we'll kick it off, stay for a bit, but if not, I go home normally about 5-ish. Yeah, I can pick that.
You've gone down tomorrow?
Is it tomorrow, is it?
Tomorrow, yes.
Oh, what weekend of it? Cool.
1 o'clock. Actually, it's about
what's happening?
Oh, Palestine Action?
Yes.
Well, yeah, there might be some more bill there because... Local!
Hey! There he is. That's the guy.
Yeah, that they get prescribed, didn't it?
Palestine Action up here, when they all come out, that might probably be in London.
Yeah, but anyone who's a member, you know you're going to go on a list now, aren't you? On, if you're, you know, Palestine Action, you're going to go on a list, aren't you?
If you join it, yeah.
Well, you won't get visas. You're a member of a prescribed group. Yeah, you'll go on to a list. When I say all you want to get visas to come to the country, you're all members of Palestine Action.
They're giving them money, are they? That's how they're advertising now. They need money to fight it in courts. So the way of giving them money is by joining.
You'll see a few flags.
They were at the side street up the Strand. Seen them there. Not many of them, about 50. But the coppers never moved them on, did they? They moved them back a little bit. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I've been running the show and just let him go. They're the last fighting second to run off.
Yeah, they'll fucking push them that way, yeah. So you want to come down this way? Back you can go down that way.
Do that thing in the 80s and 90s when you used to go to Cardiff. You were the football fan from England.
Yeah.
You want to come to Wales and you fucking this is what you got, right? When you went to Cardiff in the 90s,
Yeah, both were there. Because they had to wait until, because Rovers were, I think Rovers were home that day. Yeah, so they had to wait for Rovers to finish. Yeah. City was home that day, were they? I knew they had to wait until the football finished before they came out. Yeah, but that's City, wasn't it? Yeah.
But no one was saying we were. They do, they stick together.
Now, this one, a bit of crowd. Charlie, that's Steve. Is there any allegations of crime?
come down the one down the lockdown, I'm up in fucking man. I went to lockdown, I come away with 500, but 100 people turned up.
Yeah.
Fucking joking.
I remember that one you came to, actually. Not many people come on the GWR because you can't jump the trains. Not on the GWR, anyway. Yeah. Is that finishing?
Yeah. Had a big front page top. I've been over now, about 400. What's out to Millwall? They're over there. They're all there, all the London things are there.
Do you know those signs? They're £9 a pop. What? Those placards, £9 a pop. Yeah. No, he got 14 years. No, he got 14 years for that.
We'll find another one.
And then they're saying refugees welcome. They've seen my Star of David and they've gone mental.
The whole situation's done now, so
wow.
Hello sir, how are you today?
I'm all right.
Are you involved in any of the demonstrations that
I'm not involved in any demonstrations today.
This one's just concluded now, so do you want me asking what your purpose is being here right now?
My role and my purpose?
Well, this one's concluded, so the demonstration here, so what is it you plan to do at the moment?
So this is concluded?
Yeah.
Then there's no reason for you to talk to me, is there?
I've just going to have a conversation, haven't I?
Huh? But what I don't like is being pointed at by protesters when I'm not even part of the protest.
Okay, but that's why I've come out to have a conversation.
I'm not part of any of it.
That either way, haven't I?
I live streamed.
I've only asked open-ended questions. I've made an allegation to the bar park either side, haven't I?
Well, I'm getting pointed at and getting obviously accused of something that I'm being pointed at, aren't I?
Directly, haven't I? So from your point of view, you're not involved in any of the demonstrations?
I'm not in any demonstrations.
So you just come up here just to video?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Independent, impartial, are you?
Independent, impartial, section 17 of PACE, document entry. There's about 200 people watching at the moment, so yeah. I haven't even gone to the protest, so I'm keeping my respectful distance. I don't need to get close because I've got an awfully good zoom on it. So, yeah.
What's plans for the day anyway, mate? Got much on?
No, just filming. I want to go up to the Cenotaph in a minute to pay my respects because it is Armed Forces Day today.
The Cenotaph's closed, isn't it? Yeah, once this all packs up,
yeah,
then it's going to be back opening. But at the moment, there's a bit of a blockade across the road. But, yeah,
I just find it quite weird. They get quite anti, like the cameras, when everyone's got, cameras. You know what I mean? My opinion is, if you don't like a camera, don't come out in public, is it?
Well,
we're in the most surveilled city in the world.
What are your badges for?
That's my regimental badge and obviously veteran badge. So,
Thank you. Yeah. You come up to the Cenotaph quite a lot.
Say again?
You come up to the Cenotaph quite a lot.
Well, yeah, I come up to London quite a bit. It's the only place you get content. So.
I didn't realise it's Armed Forces Day, is it?
Yeah.
We had an event in
yeah. Mate, it's Armed Forces Week. Like, all this week, but we don't really celebrate our.
Well, I see the reservists have been trying to recruit a lot this week. Actually, they've had like a big.
Well, we're just about to go to war, aren't we?
I don't know about
that. I'm just grateful I won't be called up because I'm at the end. Yeah, I won't. Not a reservist anymore.
Right. Yeah,
I've done my service.
How long were you in for?
Huh?
How long?
I've done 5 years.
5 years. Any tours?
Huh?
Tours? You on tours? No.
I was lucky.
Yeah.
When I first went in, my regiment went to Macedonia, when Bosnia, when he went in peacekeeping.
Yeah.
My regiment was the first one there, and because I only been tipped up at the regiment 2 weeks, I had to stay rear party.
Rear party, what does that mean?
Rear party, you get to look after the camp. So I did rear party, then we was in Germany, so brilliant night. Yeah.
Good camaraderie, right? Good team building.
Best in the world, I'd say.
Exactly right, yeah.
You've got it in the force, haven't you?
You've got a bit like it in the force, where scrutinised a lot more probably than you were.
Yeah, I know.
Rightly so.
Well, we all should be scrutinised, really, shouldn't we? If what we do and our everyday actions.
Correct. Yeah.
I treat as I find. I just find it weird. I'm not anti any of these protests. Right? I have a very big YouTube. Very big. And
how many followers you got?
54,000. Oh, wow. So, I cover. Well, I try and be impartial, but because, I go to both sides.
Yeah.
One side sees you on the other side talking to them, and they think you must be all part of it. But can you not have a civil discourse with people without having?
What happened? Driving mad on the wall.
To see me get surrounded by the old. All I did was get on a wall. No, he was there. No, I was getting pointed at by the old protesters, and they all wanted. They wanted to know which side I was. They just wanted to know what my I'm independent.
What's the old bill say about the wall? Get off it.
No, they wanted me to move. Yeah. They wanted me to move because I was upsetting the protesters.
Did anything happen?
No. I only went out there because they were saying racist off our street. They were shouting at that guy. Yeah, they just wanted to. Yeah, they wanted to see. They said they normally see people with phones only, but.
That's the one. Look at the people over there.
Oh, that was Bear Britain and AY Audits.
Who's the one that thinks it's how long is Hamilton place
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's Bear. Bear Britain Audits, I think. What is that pinball going on there? What is it? Yeah, Bear Britain Audits. Nah, they're all alright. So, I missed it. My battery went pissing flat as the old Bill were talking to me. It's all getting over now. Nah. And they'll go on Westminster. Alright, please. I'll go and have a minute. Really? Fair play to you, my father. Fair play to you, mate. Really? Good man. Yeah.
And I was like, yes.
Stop stealing from B&M Imperial. Who's stealing from Imperial? B&M? I haven't seen Indy, right? Oh, no wonder my gimbal's going off. It's fucking on the lot. What? I'll tell you what, I'm not getting no notifications for him then. Well, that's why I told him he can't, he has to keep doing a little bit now and then. So you don't upload with me here. Oh! That was Media 9/11. Even in my live the other month, it said hello. He packed up. Yeah, ever since lockdown finished. I was sat on the wall, right? Because I seen him staying racist guy. Right, so I thought, oh, so I walked down, I got on the wall here, I was surrounded by old Bill straight away from being pointed at by the protesters. He's not allowed to be there. Yeah.
Don't see Jim no more?
No, he's packed that up. Everyone's fucking packed it in. I was stuck on 43,000 in nearly 2 years. And then all of a sudden, boom, went up. I had one short ad. Well, I put it up on Twitter first. It had 1 million views. That might be good on YouTube. I put it up on YouTube. On Apple. I think that was it. I think all in all it had over 10 million hits. But that got me 7,000 new shorts are the way to go. Shorts. Put it all in a short because everyone watches it like that now, walking along the road. Yeah. I even thought about going live, right, with this, but in portrait mode. Yeah, I'm gonna go kick some bobbles on that.
That's the game, read out my money off.
Oh, that's AY audits.
Eh?
That's AY audits. Yeah, I'm gonna go on Westminster to see my friends. Kick the cups. Yeah. Free Monty, innit? Free car Monty. That's the last time I did it. I kicked all their cups over, didn't I?
You out the mower? Oh, right.
No, I got a protest.
On the bridge. Oh, yeah.
I got a protest in Bristol tomorrow. Palestine Action. Oh, please, thank you. Oh, when you get prescribed, mate.
What I'm going to do, get bars and have a message.
Alright, mate, no call. You take care, dude, alright? I'll see you soon, right, bud? Right, we're going to go on Westminster. Can't believe me battery went fucking flat as soon as the old bill came over. Yep, we're going to the cups.
There is no time to think about it, whether I want to believe or not. This is the time for you to humble yourself. This is the time for you to humble yourself. This is the time for you to believe. And Jesus Christ is the Savior of the world. God is the Holy Jesus.
No, I mean, where we go from that scene.
On video.
好似都係㗎，不過唔
Może być skórny.
Can't see any today.
She was. What's that area over there?
On the bridge. That beautiful view in it. Skyline.
Hey, look, we're doing the touristy stuff.
You did a good job.
I would have to swim when I hit the water.
Oh, yeah.
I would not be expected to do
Like, when I was staying in Mile End, it was like,
so she doesn't work every day. 慢慢的往上走嘛，然后继续。
De Londres, además del Big Ben.
Hola, el bolso de
India llevando
Yeah? Back home already. We're gonna have to put your leash on at night.
Okay, wait.
I'm glad I can hide it.
Yeah.
Obviously not playing today. Curve there, mate.
That's the idea. That's what I think. Yo!
Well, the good thing is we didn't have to in our pants. I did not like
I see them all, I see them all, I see them all.
I'll go and sit in the old on the green. Dirty lens, a minute.
Yeah, we've been one.
What we'll do is we'll just sit down for a bit. Sexy beats. Can't just wear a helmet and expect to be alright.
Down by the actual
Yeah.
river.
Oh, yeah.
Make it right, honestly, that's what I want to say to you.
He grabbed it first. It's on film, man. You're going to have to explain that because it's on film. He grabbed it first.
So what did
He grabbed it first, but the disabled is the guy. No, he grabbed it first. He grabbed my gear first, but the disabled person is the one who's getting told to stop. He grabbed my gear first, he got it on film, you saw it and went, oh no, it's your fault, you disabled person. We're back with just being here with a sign. He's allowed to grab my sign, allowed to throw it away, allowed to actually pull it away from me, trying to tell me out of this, all on film, and you went, no, hey, you disabled person, you go away. You okay? Alright?
Okay, I apologise for grabbing your sign.
Doesn't matter, it's on film, man. You're going to get it in the neck. You shouldn't have done it. Coppers were here. You told me to go. That's what you did. There are guys up there who are illegal food traders.
I've just got something to go.
They should have all of their gear gone. They've got it confiscated and you let them come back. Only the only person being told not to be here is me.
You don't have to have a license. They're a accredited licensing machine. Covered gardens, so there's a licensing machine. So you sell things in, but there's no licensing area. There's no licensing. That's why you only ever just see fighters playing. Otherwise, you'd see like, and that's why he's got. Trying to bust it. Whereas like it's only ever fighters playing because we come along and someone arrives at 9 AM, we take two. No bobbers. I'm sure we down the last was I just want to play for the public.
So, drone. There's no, you don't need a license here if you can't make it. It's only other instances. Like the public garden. There's no restrictions on this
I am Maria.
When we can, we'll go back to bus.
Sun gone now? It's probably can't start the sun.
Yeah, it's the best place for you to be in the sense of
that's why you see pipers here constantly because like this is kind of the only spot we can play.
How do you make judgment? It's the case.
Yeah, how
in the meantime, while you
how long are you guys going to be here?
We're going back. We're dealing with the.
It's in right now.
Yeah, we're back. But we're only there.
Like 20 minutes. Oh, just the
literally just there. Yeah.
Oh, right.
And you've still got the 2
Yeah. I hate to have the act. Wouldn't be the first time.
My back is sweating.
Yeah. Open palm, not link. Yeah, thanks so much. That's right.
Get up there.
In the water. Getting the shade a bit.
Anyone. Yeah, it's more or less a private property.
Westminster.
I'm sorry.
Westminster.
Yeah, it's for GLA. It's not Westminster.
Say again?
Yeah, it's for GLA. Anything that you want to do here, you have to have a permission.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. Because we live in England and we have freedom of the press.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I don't need permission from anybody. No. If you think I'm doing something wrong, there's a policeman over there. Go and get him. Okay? Because you've got no jurisdiction or authority over me whatsoever. You're just a warden.
Yeah,
all right?
I'm in charge here.
You're in charge here, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not in charge of me, buddy, all right? You're not. And if you think I'm doing something wrong, go get the police.
Okay. Well,
which is Westminster. This is this.
That's Westminster Abbey.
Anyway, the coronation standing positive. The first one, William the Constable.
Big Ben.
Ah, my friend,
There's
I'm
a
doing
big
something. You see me, I'm with someone.
There's
That's Big Ben. Come on.
There. What is that?
So yeah, coronation standing positive. Now we know what we're doing. Now it's your turn to ask the question.
Wasting police time.
Have you understood pretty well what I'm saying? Are you happy? Okay.
Hello?
So, we are heading now to the Royal Palace, okay? Royal Palace. Where's my bicycle? You have to follow always the same order.
social media. What are you filming for?
I'm filming for myself because I'm a tourist.
Tourist in your
I'm a tourist because I'm not from London, but I'm a
Not allowed to film by all accounts. He's on the phone. Not allowed.
He said he's recording.
Hello sir, how are you?
I'm alright.
Yeah. Sir, so
I got a video of everything. As soon as you stand in front of me camera.
yeah, actually sir, please, actually without permission, without.
I don't look. Who told you that I need permission? Who told you?
If you come, you are in press up. If you
No.
Because it's our law.
No. Right? It's not a law. You might have a policy to say that you can't film, but your policy doesn't trump law. Law of the land. The law of injury, harm and loss.
Actually.
Right? And if you think, like I told that other warden, if you think I'm doing something wrong, there's police there. Hundreds of police.
It's still in my front. So
I'm still here.
With him, gentleman. So just no, he's just taking filming like video as well.
Yep. Video, audio.
Okay.
Okay, no worries. Okay. Okay, no worries. No worries. Yeah. Actually, sir.
Yeah.
This is squad.
This is what?
Squad. Squad is private property of GLA. That's why.
Of who?
Private property of GLA.
GLA?
Yeah, Greater London Authority.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Without permission, we cannot allow any.
You can't allow. Right.
Yeah, we cannot allow.
So if this is private property.
Yeah.
Greater London Authority.
No, if you want to pay me, you can use our payment, East payment and South payment as well.
Yeah. Right.
So.
Am I going to get into trouble?
No.
No.
No. But it's not allowed. It's
not allowed.
It's rules. It's rules. We're gonna follow the rules and.
Nah.
And law.
Nah. Unfortunately, not. Because my rights as a human being.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't be trumped. And I'm allowed a video. Anything in my eyes can see. Should I close my eyes when I walk through it? Because my eyes are videoing. Yeah. And my brain's recording. Yeah. Is that right? My eyes are the lens, and my brain is the hard drive that it's recording to. So should I close my eyes?
Yeah.
When I'm walking in a Greater London Authority area, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Private property.
Yeah. Okay.
This isn't private property.
Okay.
Right?
I show you the map. If
your map.
You don't believe me. Okay.
You see the camera that's up on that building?
Yeah.
What gives them permission to film me? I've got the same right to film anything I see in public.
But
anything.
But we just advise you.
You're advising now.
So you have any authority of GLA? Okay.
I don't need authority of anybody. I'm a tourist in London.
But you look like a professionally. You're doing it professionally. That's the reason.
Of course I'm doing it personally. My reason.
So we cannot allow the professionally. But if you take a normally camera as a by hand, it's okay.
Yeah.
But you going to professionally, that's the reason.
The difference is I would need permission.
Yeah.
Right. Your definition of your permission that I would need, you're probably correct. If I was here setting up tripods, lighting rigs, I've got wires.
Absolutely.
I would need permission.
Absolutely.
This is a handheld rig.
Yeah, I know.
On me.
Yeah, I know.
So, can I congratulate you for your patience with this individual?
Yeah.
Well, it's really admirable. He is so annoying.
What are you getting involved in?
Because why?
Go away, Grandad. Go away.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Yeah, go away.
And Granddad
go away,
can kick your ass.
Right? Bye, Grandad.
Yeah, I know it's not a tripod. I know. So, but you look like a professionally. That's the reason.
Regardless if I'm doing it professionally or personally, right? You see there? You interjecting. Oh look at that. That's a Section 5 public order using signs and symbols. So like I said, if you want to, mate, go get the police and they tell you that I'm perfectly fine doing what I'm doing. Perfectly fine. I'm allowed.
We just suggest and advise you.
Yeah, you can advise.
You cannot do anything.
Yeah, you know, advising all you like, but I'm allowed to film anything I want whilst out in public. That's the law, you know. And like you said, you're saying to me this is private property. Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act, at this particular time, is open to the public.
London Eye is over there, man. Just cross the road. After then, just cross. After let's go straight. Yeah, just near over there. Yeah, across the road. Yeah.
But honestly, we're allowed. We're allowed. We're allowed. You've been misinformed by whoever you work for, right?
Okay, I'm not doing argument with you, sir.
Well, I'm not arguing because I know I'm right, and I know what the law is.
No, you are right.
I'm right. Yeah, I'm right.
We have a law under the squad. That's it.
No. You have a policy, possibly,
policy
not a
and
law. Not a law, because you have policies, right? That's it, not laws. You might have a policy that you need permission to film in Westminster. That's a policy. Whether or not I go by your policy, that's up to me. That's you know. I've been doing this a long time, a good number of years, so I know what I can and can't do when I'm out in public. Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna advise and just.
If you think I'm wrong, and you know, there's constables over there, aren't there?
Everyone will come and people come and doing taking a picture and as a video as well, isn't it? But we cannot allow any tripod and.
It's not a tripod.
This is not a tripod. It's okay. This is not a tripod, but you all of things look like professionally. That's why.
Well, yeah, it's professional. It's professional equipment. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're gonna stop.
Yeah, but your phone is a professional camera. Yeah.
Okay.
My phone's got 8K camera on it. 8K.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm not. You know.
Yeah. Where are you from, sir? Okay.
I'm from Bristol, but I know what I can and can't do. I've stood over there with a police officer just now, talking to him.
Okay,
and obviously, if I'm not allowed to do it, he would say, "Oh, put your camera away." You know what I mean? It's
okay, go ahead.
You know. Anyway, thanks a lot, buddy. Thank you. The old granddad came up, butting in, interjecting. That was worth the price of a train ticket, then. Cool, mate. The old granddad came up, interject. I had to do a Charlie Reach then. Right, granddad. He's telling me it's owned by the GLA, Greater London Authority. Well, it's owned by the public, isn't it? Even if it was, Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972, it was material time. This is deemed as public. Not allowed. Is he? How many bodyguards has Charlie got with him this week? Right then guys, I'm gonna knock this live stream off. I should get myself a Batman suit.
We'll just do the road then, shall we? We go to Cenotaph, pay my respects today.
Estaba empezando, No, estaban empezando.
Nah, nothing else happening except for that. Warden.
a una fiesta o qué.
Did I call him a Jew? No. It's a sign. I'm not even Jewish. That's all I said. You were trying to cause trouble.
Oh, they're trying to cause trouble. You don't even know who you are.
I thought he was commenting like he's saying.
Why did he have to make the comment in the first place? What's this guy doing? He just wants a picture.
It's your business.
Oh, well, it's don't you fucking argue with me. I mean, look,
no,
we were just getting a picture of him.
None of your business what I do.
We were just getting a picture of him.
No, there's misunderstanding down there. Someone down there told me something.
Mate, if you think I'm against Israel, you're very bad.
I'm not even Jewish.
No, I know, I'm not wrong with everything, I'm just saying.
I know, but you are acting like, what am I doing? You know.
No, it was the other guy on the bike.
I'm sorry, mate.
You're not with the guy on the bike, we're all together. I just didn't know what you were doing.
I was in Inverness yesterday morning and travelling all day to get here and I'm bloody a bit tired.
Right.
Sorry. Senior moment, I apologise.
Sorry.
I thought he was having a go at the flag.
Yeah.
So
No, just someone on the bike. It was someone on a bike, Chris.
Okay then, ready?
Right, okay.
Thanks very much, man. I'm sorry to jump on your...
Rest in peace, fellas. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it here. And there's the ladies. Over 7 million women killed. Thank you, ladies. Right then, thank you everyone for joining me. Hit the like button, subscribe if you already haven't. Consider dropping a donation if you want to. Till the next time, guys. Been Tyrant Finder UK.